Hey guys, welcome to TwoSplit. If you are looking to move from your old MacBook to the new M1 Pro or M1 Max chips, there may be more reasons than you think to upgrade because they've made quite a few changes to the architecture, to the body, to the screen, and surprisingly a few more ports in this. So I think they're good changes and I'm here for it, but let's just take a quick look at a quick unboxing and I'll tell you my changes that I've noticed as we go along. Okay, so this is the MacBook. We're gonna move that to the side really quickly, if I can get it out of the way. And so we can see what's in the box. We'll come right back to this. This is the start of the show. This is your normal reading materials. You got that, guarantee, warranty. I think they're black stickers now. Yes, they are. Black stickers, there you go. And then you have your USB-C. And the difference is, MagSafe is back, yes, and I'm all for it because I really was a fan of MagSafe. This is an improved MagSafe with a braided cable, USB-C end, and I was all for it. It was easy to plug in, easy to plug out, and the magnets were just straight. If you try to pull them horizontally out, it just wouldn't budge you. It'd probably end up pulling the entire MacBook. But if you just put a little bit of angle, it'll come right out, and I'll show you once I get that out. Here you have your new and improved charging brick, and what they've done here is that it doesn't stay permanently attached to the cable. No, it's just a USB-C port and you don't get extra tips in the box like you used to. You're gonna have to buy your own if you need to swap it out to get, maybe if you live in a different region of the world. This is a 96 watt charger and it does pretty well. You should get about 50% in 30 minutes of charging. So that's what you get in your MacBook box. It looks like there's a hidden compartment where Tim Cook leaves you dollars, but that's not true. That's not a thing. That's everything you need. That's it. Now let's get back to the main guy. Okay. All right. That sound. Oh, most satisfying sound in the world. Make you want to fold this and wrap it back up and open it again, but sorry, that's extreme. So as I was saying, changes. Before I pop this open, let me tell you right out the box, it looks a bit more square, in line with the form factor of the new iPads and co. It is a bit thicker, going back to the older generations of MacBook Pros. And this is the first time the M1 chips are making their hop over to the Pro models. They've been in the iPads, they've been in the Air, but because they've made the architecture so much better, this is the M1 Pro version, which is about 70% faster than what you would get in the standard M1s. If you look at the side, like I was telling you earlier, ports galore. I think they had a meeting in Tim Cook's office and they're like, yo, we need to get more ports, man. We need more ways to put stuff in this MacBook. Can we have one? And Tim was like, no, I'm such a cool guy. You guys can have 2 Thunderbolt 4 holes. You can have an augmented 3.5mm jack, and I'll explain why this is augmented, because it has more power than your standard 3.5mm jack. So if you have yeah, that's in the review, maybe I should just say that. Basically, there's some headphones that need more power in terms of ohms to function properly, and you probably need like a DAC device to make them work. This jack claims to run those properly, so it'll give you full sound. If you're an audiophile, you're welcome. Send Tim Cook a thank you note. On side, they still give you a HDMI port and they give you another Thunderbolt USB-C 4 Thunderbolt 4 / USB-C port and a micro SD card slot. So ports galore. On the inside, even more changes. I'll explain. So if you notice, the keyboard sits in a black keyboard well. It's not just sitting in aluminum. And they've gotten rid of the touch bar. I was never a fan of the touch bar personally. I know some of you out there loved it, but they got rid of it for real actual function keys. And then your ID, Touch ID, is right here on the top right. So if you need that, well, you will need that. Why? Because up here, I'm not sure if you can see it, there is a notch. I'm gonna have to set this up, but there is a notch, like the iPhone notch. Can I drag this up there? I cannot. The iPhone notch, although the screen bezels are thinner.
Use English as the main language. Press the return key.
Yes, I want to use English as the main language. There, I pressed the return key. Anyway, as I was talking about changes. So they've given you more real estate on the screen. However, that notch is what houses your 1080p camera, and you're thinking that, oh, Face ID, nope, not here. For reasons best known to Apple, maybe when I do another review with the other machine we'll be using for a while, I'll explain. But they figure it's safer to just hang in with the
macOS
touch.
contains a built-in screen reader called VoiceOver. If you know how to use VoiceOver, press Command F5 now to turn it on and set up your Mac.
Is
If you
really
would like to learn how to use
Stop.
VoiceOver to set up your Mac.
the talking. It's really annoying. Anyway, and fundamentally those are the primary changes. Outside, the legs are a bit higher for a bit of a higher space. There are 2 vents on each side. I don't know if you guys can see that. All right. And then underneath, they've imprinted MacBook Pro into the aluminum or aluminum, depending on wherever it is in the world you live. MacBook Pro. Yeah, and that's it. That is your basic first impressions, everything you want to know. So if you're already considering this just because of the form factor and all, at least that's what got me interested. I think it's now a bit more pro, in my opinion. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I will bring you a full video detailing how fast versus what we use in the studio here to edit and everything in between. You guys take care. See you in the next one.